Hi friends, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I have an unboxing to do today. I wanted to show you because I think it's going to be really funny. My kids are not here right now. I know they would be cracking up, and when the box arrived this morning, I just had to laugh because I know as soon as they see this, they're going to think I'm totally crazy. But let me just start out by saying this item is something that I've looked at for a long time, off and on. It's not like I don't know, like thought about it a ton and obsessed about it. I'm like, oh, if I could just have that, if I could just have that. I've kind of went back and forth, and I've tried to find this item on Amazon and didn't really find what I wanted. And so I just happened to be looking through some different journaling YouTube channels and different Instagram things, and I saw this item and I thought, okay, this is a good time to get it. It's, they say, for a limited amount of time being offered again, and I decided to go for it. I went back and forth. I'm trying not to spend too much of the small amount of spending money I make each month with this small job that I have, but this I thought would actually work for my Bible journaling, for my regular journaling, for journal cards, and even some embellishments maybe for my kids' art. I have two sons that take an art class away, and I don't know, this might help with dating stuff just for an artistic effect. So anyway, you'll see what I'm talking about when I open it, but for some reason it just makes me laugh. I think it's kind of comical. So you may or may not agree, but let's go ahead and open it and see. This is from Studio Calico. They were offering a 25% off of your purchase price for new one time, like the first time you've ordered. This was my first time for ordering through them, and so I got the 25% off. But then of course there's always that shipping fee, or oftentimes the shipping fee tagged on, which I understand, but it's kind of a bummer because you think you're getting a really great deal, and then it's like, oh yeah, and then there's $9 shipping. But I realize it does cost something, and overall I decided that this item would have so much of a fun element to it, I decided to go for it. So anyway, blah blah blah, I babble on. Let's take a look. And I'm sorry it's so close. The way I have my phone set up, I can't alter that too much. The thing that holds my phone is very hard to bend in any different direction. Okay, so first of all, the box is quite a bit bigger, let me turn it this way, than what we really need for the item. So this paper will probably be recycled. Our town, our community does recycling. You put it in special blue recycle bags, so I doubt I'll use it for anything else, but it could be good packaging material, but I'll probably just stick that in recycling. And here is the item. So that in and of itself is a bit funny that this box requires this box. But I'm just poking fun. It's okay. It's just probably they were hoping I would order more and fill that box, but I'm a cheapskate, so I didn't. So anyway, this is still going to be fun. Oh, you probably already saw what it was because it was on the end there. Let me open it from here. This is so exciting. I love it. It makes me laugh. This, my friends, is a giant date stamp. So is that cool or what? So I know my kids are going to laugh because I have one. My daughter bought me the standard size one, and I use that a ton in all my journaling. But I saw somebody, was it Hello Jilski or one of the Bible journalers? I'm sorry, I don't remember for sure, but she had this and she stamped with it, and I thought, man, I gotta look that up. So I did. So here you have the month of the year, the day of the month, and then the year. And it looks like these dials here adjust that. I forgot to bring ink out with me, so I'll have to run and get that. But let's see, we're on the 14th. So January 1, I only have to adjust that. It's kind of stiff, but it is like a machine here. And I'm adjusting the gears. It's so awesome. It's so big. This would not be an inconspicuous item to, gosh, it's hard to move. Maybe once it loosens up and is used a bit, it won't be so bad. But that's probably good because it holds it securely. Okay, it has it on 2015. So I need to set it to 2020, and I think, gosh, this is not easy to move. I think it goes up to, let me try it this way. There we go. Okay, folks, this is not a good advertisement because I can't get it to move. There we go. It's going. I'll help it a little bit. 2016. 2017. It's like it needs oil or something. It's just new, I suppose. So it hasn't loosened up yet. Don't despair. We'll get it. Good thing you don't have to do this all the time. That year one is hard to move. The other one wasn't so bad. So January 14th, 2020. So if you'll just hang on a second, I'm going to go get ink. I'll be right back. Okay, hi, I am back. So here again, January 14th, 2020, and I brought with me, just to compare, this is a standard size, similar to many varieties out there. This is by Illustrated Faith, I think. Yeah, and I like this. It turns very easily, and these dials move pretty easily. This is like, you know, how many times bigger, so it's a little bit harder to turn, but I imagine that is gonna get easier with use. This is heavy, and it's just so big, it just cracks me up. But it's gonna be so fun. So I brought my, gosh, I keep saying bought. I brought my Tim Holtz Distress inks out with me. I had the little ones here, and the big square black pad, and then I have an Illustrated Faith one. It's a pretty blue. I forget what it's called. Or if it does have a color. Don't really see that it does, but it's kind of aqua color name, that is. So these would be obviously a little trickier to use. If you're not familiar, there's these small square ones, and they work okay with something like this. On this, it would be a little bit of, I mean, it would be okay, but it would take a minute to get it all inked up. The fun thing is, though, you could use, maybe I'll try that. Yeah, let's just go ahead while I have it out. I'll use this green and pink and sort of a aqua. This is Peacock Feathers, Picked Raspberry, and Mowed Lawn. So let's just kind of blend those colors and see what happens. And that may be enough of a sample. But obviously, what I was going to say is, if you have a stamp like this, a stamp pad, you could probably get that all on one stamp and it'd be super easy. But I'm going to do it like this. And just kind of tap it on. And then try different colors and kind of fade from one color to the next. Just because it sounds like a fun experiment. And then lastly, the Peacock Feathers. Now, if this doesn't show up well, I will do it with the black or the dark blue. Make sure I get this right. Okay, so imagine this on the corner of your Bible page or your journal page or your planner page. Let's see, drum roll, dun 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 dun. So there you go. It looks crooked because I think I don't have these lined up. And so that would be something to watch for. There's these little seams here. And I don't have the seams all in the same spot, so thus it's a little bit crooked. But I am liking the size of that. I think that looks so fun. That's a really different way to add texture to your page, visual texture I like to call it, you know, where everything's not the same size, you don't have all your lettering the same. This just adds a real playful effect, I think, and I like that. So you may know this, but I do this already. I just have a thing of baby wipes, and when I'm done using a stamp, I just wipe it down right away. Now the permanent inks probably won't come off like that. Okay, this looks like it's lined up a little bit better now. I'm getting this little tiny seam all along the metal edge here, and I'm trying to get that all in the same spot so it doesn't go up and down like that. Let's try, I think I'll just do the black because that may show up better for you. This pad may be a little dry. It's one of my earlier ones. I've been Bible journaling for about 4 years, and so some of my stuff goes back to that original time, and I was buying like everything I thought I needed to have a good variety of supplies, and over time I've just kind of gotten to where I use the same things over and over as a general rule. Okay, let's try this again. We'll just push gently, kind of firmly, but not a whole lot so that you're rocking back and forth and then smearing the letters. There. Nice. I didn't get it inked up quite well enough there, but you get the idea. So it's like really big. So let's look at it here. I'll adjust the date here. Whoops, I just messed it up a minute ago when I was messing around with it. So this turns super easy. I'll do the black again. Oh, and I got the arrow in. So quite a difference in the size. I love the effect though that adding these kind of typed look dates to a page adds some more interest. The detail is one thing that really attracts me to any kind of more artistic or creative journaling, and so adding the printed date is fun. A lot of times I'll just do it with my black ink pen, but black marker. But I like when I take the time to do the stamps. I love it. So there you go. I just thought you might like seeing that. This was from Studio Calico. Just look that up, studiocalico.com. That's where I found it, and you kind of scroll around, you'll find date stamps and so forth. Anyway, I'm happy with it. I think I'm going to get a ton of use out of it, and I can't wait to have my kids laugh at me because they tease me about having so much washi tape, and now they can tease me about my monster size date stamp. But I'm going to have fun, and they're just going to wish they had one too. So thank you for watching. Hope you're having a good week. We have a choir concert tonight with my daughter, and that'll be fun. It was supposed to be Christmas, but it was snowed out last month, so we're having a Christmas choir concert in January. Anyway, thanks. That's all I have for you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.